Hey guys!
Hey guys!
We are coming at you from a boondocking site just outside of the Carlsbad Caverns National Park. But to give you a little backstory, we had spent the last several weeks in Iowa for the holidays with family, with my family. Part of staying with my folks was because my mom has been going through chemo and radiation, some cancer treatments. Things have gone really well. I think her last treatment was actually today. As far as we know, everything has gone really, really well.
We had a long way to come to get here. We came 1,100 miles through all kinds of weather.
Yeah, I don't know if we did it over 5 days, 6 days, somewhere like that.
We are camped at the Chosa Campground. It's a BLM spot. It's just a big lot, a big dirt lot. It's not that exciting.
No, not our first choice for this area, actually.
But super, super easy access for anybody, so that was nice.
Yeah, and any size rig could fit here. There was a different site that we were excited about trying, but we have had some rain here, and I read that it was just sloppy and rutted roads. And in any case, we're super excited. We have not been to Carlsbad Caverns before. We're also near the Guadalupe Mountains National Park. Stay tuned. It should be a great few days here. All right, first park of the new year.
That's right, first national park this year. We renewed our annual America the Beautiful pass at Everglades National Park, and now we can just come and go as often as we want to any national park without paying anything extra.
Last night we thought we recognized some friends pull into our boondocking area, and sure enough, Bob and Lisa, who we met back 2 years ago boondocking at the Tetons. They're here with their friends Neil and Ann, and we got together and had drinks last night. So that was wonderful.
Yeah,
really
and caught up and talked about all things RVing and boondocking. And
yeah,
whatever.
We loved it. So anyway, we are going to do some of the self-guided cave tours today because these ranger-guided tours are all sold out. So this is a little diorama. You can self-guide through this whole area. We're going to do the mile-long natural entrance.
Right there.
Oh yeah, coming down through here.
So the visitor center is this building. We're gonna walk over and down.
Should be awesome.
All the way down into the caverns. Oh my God, this thing is so huge. Oh. So we've come in far enough to where the daylight doesn't really penetrate this far into the cave, and we're starting to see some really cool formations. And we just hear stuff dripping everywhere. Love these otherworldly formations. Feels like we're on another planet.
Oh wow, it's bright. We loved that cave tour. That was awesome. And we were told by one of the rangers that everything that you can see in the big room is comparable to what you can see in the King's Palace, which was the tour we were hoping to do. We love these water fill stations. They seem to be at most of the gas stations. It's 25 cents a gallon.
Yeah, we're filling up our 2 6-gallons, so 12 gallons right there.
Yeah, super convenient way to stay stocked up.
Oh, one just finished. So we showed up at this campground with about 40% battery. So we decided to take this opportunity to set up our ground deploy, which is just kind of a setup we put together ourselves. It's just a couple of 100-watt panels that we have wired into a second solar controller, and I installed one of those little ports on the outside of the trailer so we can just plug it in. And it's really helping out a lot. We're getting charged up quick now. So like I said, we were at 40% battery, which would never have worked out with the old lead acid batteries. So these lithium batteries are really saving us. They're just amazing. We were at 40% and our voltage was still near 13 volts. So we were able to do whatever we want. We could have brewed coffee at 40%.
Today we have come over to Guadalupe Mountains National Park. It's just about 25 minutes from where we're boondocking near Carlsbad Caverns, and it's mostly a hiking national park. There's really no roads through it, so we are gonna do the Devil's Hall hike. There's a loop that you can do with it. We haven't quite decided if we're doing that, but we'll see. It's a chilly-ish day in the upper 40s Fahrenheit, but it's sunny, so that feels great. You guys, for Christmas / my birthday for the next 10 years, Brad got me this exciting new camera. It's the Sony a7 III. It's a full frame mirrorless, and it performed great in the caverns yesterday, and I am loving it.
Some people just told us we're almost there. So we just passed the loop, decided not to take it because we're pretty beat already with what we've done.
Shape.
Yeah, we haven't hiked much in a while, so this was a good one for getting back into it.
Yeah.
The next one we can go a little longer, a little steeper.
Yep.
It was great though. You know, honestly, I wouldn't recommend you to fly around the world to come see this, but you know, if you're in the area, you would be doing a disservice to yourself if you didn't come to Guadalupe Mountains National Park.
Yeah. I just wanted to share that while we were back in Iowa, we also had a memorial for my grandma Helen, my mom's mom. It was great to be able to be back and help celebrate her. Brad did not get to go to the service because Paco had just had his bladder stone surgery.
Yeah, so he really just needed a lot of more attention than usual.
He was wearing the cone.
Yeah, he was wearing the cone. I tried to let him not wear the cone as often as possible while I was paying attention to him. Yeah, so I stayed home to watch him, and he recovered really, really well, really quickly. He got his stitches out on day 8.
And we've switched him onto a different anti-stone food, so hopefully this one works for him. The last one apparently didn't.
We're also going to be more vigilant on checking for the signs of
Urinalysis
stones.
and doing x-rays every so often.
Yeah, because if we catch it early, then we hopefully won't need to do surgery again.
But to say a little bit more about my grandma Helen, she loved watching our videos every week. She would email me and tell me her favorite parts from the videos and ask me questions, and she was so happy for us and excited for what we're doing. These are some photos of her at different ages. She was just a really wonderful woman, and we are heartbroken that she's no longer with us, but she lived a wonderful life, and we can be happy about that, and happy about all the time we got to have with her.
So she left this for me.
Yeah.
She knows that I like that I was a trumpet player, and I like to play things like this.
Yeah.
So looking forward to blowing this at some sunsets in her honor.
Yeah, absolutely. She would love that. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed a look around this area. We will see you next week.
See ya.